You know, we started out at Bowling Green. Me and my wife left home with $150, you know, and we talked about how blessed we are. It just shows you if you just do things right. In God's grace and mercy, things work out for you, you know. It's really servant leadership, right? God gives us a chance on this side to serve people. You know, is your community better? Is your company better? Is your relationship at your church better? Is your neighborhood better? Well, that's the measuring stick I think we all could look at ourselves and say, am I a good neighbor to people, you know? Am I a good coworker? Do I help her or him advance in an organization? No matter what level of the company you are, it's not a Republican or Democrat or independent thing, it's a human decency thing. We can't be in Frankfurt every day, there's no way. There's so many policies and laws and regulations that are happening. And the chamber has been our eyes and ears on the ground there for many years. We've been a member of the chamber. But having been past chair and been on the board for a number of years, you know, you really get to appreciate the hard work and effort that goes into that. You know, through those tough times last year, we were the chamber was the go-to business. I mean, everybody was calling us. Members and non-members were calling, who weren't even members of the chamber were calling, saying, hey, help, help, help. And I thought our chamber really stepped up and really showed the true value. And that's really a testimony to our leadership of Ashley Watts, our CEO, the foundation to Dave Atkinson, who had been there for 14 years, that he laid for the organization. So I can't say enough about the hard work and efforts at the state chamber. Infrastructure replacement is such a challenge in America right now. So many communities are hurting with bridges, streets, and roads. But people forget about buried infrastructure, which is water and wastewater service. So many communities are coming to us right now in Kentucky, as well as across the United States, for help. Kentucky American has served this community for 140 years, and we are the largest private investor-owned water utility in Kentucky and serve about 500,000 people in 14 counties. And we're part of the large American Water family, which serves 46 states and 15 million people across the country. You know, to be such a big company across 46 states, we're kind of a small family company still. You know, we start every meeting at American Water with a safety moment to make sure our employees understand safety is most important. And what's the second thing we start the meeting with? Inclusion and diversity moment. And why is that important? We're in a tough, divisive time in our country right now. And we want all 7,000 employees, including all the Kentucky American employees, to be able to come to work every day and feel comfortable, to let their hair down, to say what they feel, have conversations. I think one of the biggest challenges in America right now, there's no conversations going on. So we're asking employees to communicate about inclusion, what diversity means to them, to put yourself in the other person's shoes. So many people categorize diversity as black and white. Well, it's male, female, it's your sexual preference, it's people who think different and look different than you. It's more than that. All inclusion and diversity is giving everybody an equal chance to make a difference in an organization or this country. And I think that is so important right now to have those uncomfortable conversations. We're on the cusp of the next generation won't put up with some of the things that our baby boomer generation puts up with. You won't have some of the bigotry and the hatred that you see today. They just don't understand it. I'm really proud of the state chamber who just issued the racial and equity report. You know, it takes guts to do that because that's not people's comfort zone, but that's okay. I'm really proud to be able to celebrate 75 years with the State Chamber of Commerce. But the next 75 years are going to be just as bright and exciting. You're either growing or you're dying, and our state chamber is growing. I think the future's bright.